Hello and welcome to King's Quest Chapter 1, A Night to Remember. This is the first in 5 planned chapters set in the classic point-and-click universe of King's Quest, which was first released in 1984. I haven't actually played any of the original King's Quest. They were released well before the time that I was even playing my first game, but I'll discuss more about that later. Let's get into the game. We're going to begin Chapter 1. Okay, so tab opens up the inventory, it looks like. I'm liking the graphics so far. Looks really nice. So yeah, anyway, I didn't play the originals. They were released well before I played my first ever game, which I cannot for the life of me remember what it was, but no doubt it was something on one of the old precursors to the Commodore. The Commodore is one of the first machines that I remember playing actively on, but I did play on machines before that, but I don't know what they were. But if you did play the originals, feel free to comment below, let me know what you thought of them when they were first released, and if you enjoyed them, and if you didn't play the originals, what was the first game that you played, if you can remember? So yeah, as you can see as well, this isn't actually point and click in the classic sense. You actually walk around in the environment. There's no mouse control on these screens. It's all done through walking around and pressing spacebar to activate items.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
Okay, take all the
Those
coins.
wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Come on, look at all that. You gotta take that. I have heard good things about the voice acting in this game. Apparently it's really, really, really first class. So we went down the well into a cave.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
Wonder what exactly we're doing. Why have we come down here in the first place? Yeah, I'm really liking the art style. Really liking it.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
Well, the clue here to me appears to be that there is a skeleton in front of this one. So I'm going to choose this one. Oh, that's not good. What's with all the mattresses? And beds? Oh, what was the spacebar thing for then?
Pockets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar. Even though the bed was very comfortable, this was no time to hide under the covers.
This
Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind.
Yeah, I was just going to mention the beds hanging from the ceiling. But it appears that we will find out more about that later in the story. And this bridge is made out of beds as well. Which, of course it is.
Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... My way to add a shinier hat to my collection.
Of course it was a way to get a shinier hat, and that was one big-ass dragon. I keep trying to change the camera angle with my mouse, but obviously that's not going to work. It's not a game where you can freely control the camera. Okay. So is this going to lower the bridge?
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
Check in this direction then.
As I was saying, this was no time to take a nap.
I'm liking the narration and how it adapts to what you're doing.
All right. I took a brief rest
Nap time.
before I decided to adventure on with that very important treasure.
Anything over there?
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, amateur spells to impress your friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
So I can use the mouse to move around in this screen, but there's not actually anything I can do. So escape to exit. This is connected to a big ass bell.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Get in there. Surely this isn't going to work.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
I cannot believe that that worked. So back this way then.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
No, not that way. Must be something else I can do over here. Was that the bed again? Yeah.
Guilty. I took a second nap.
Nothing like a good nap when you're feeling a bit wary. So, have I got anything in here? Oh, I've got an handle in my inventory. It's what I used, what the rope was wrapped around. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come in this game, with me completely forgetting the things that I've picked up just seconds before. So, how do I do this?
Fix the broken switch.
Just click it? Yep. Come on, that's got to have alerted the dragon.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall.
It's a bit cruel, really.
This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
Well, that was unfortunate for him. Or her. Doesn't necessarily have to have been a man. Can I take the sword?
This cave seemed
No.
to be filled with failed adventures. After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
Was that a skeleton in bed in night clothes? It is, isn't it? Right. What am I doing? Oh, get in there. I see. Right, next time I will go. Now. And now. Go, 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 go! Got stuck on the wall for a second there. Has that got an arrow in its eye? Do I have to... Really? Hiding in the bed again? It didn't seem to notice me, but I wasn't sure whether it would if I went a bit closer. So avoid the bones. I think this might be a sleeping in bed simulator. Although it is very beautiful to look at. And I would enjoy a good nap right about now, to be honest. I was actually supposed to be going out and doing things in the outdoor world today, But the weather is so bad that I'm just hibernating in my house and refusing to leave the house at all.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Okay, so there must be something down here. Can I take your ball? Oh, I actually can. Don't freak out, I'm sure he's harmless. So shoot the switch. Another... Whoa. Another bridge made out of mattresses, because of course.
The mirror called out to me.
So we're after a mirror. Don't know about you, but I would not tangle with that big ass dragon for a mirror. And it also doesn't seem like a very good idea to ring a bell quite at this minute. What's this switch do?
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
So that switch puts meat onto some wood, which takes it down to the dragon. Is this going to wake the dragon up? Can't do anything up there. Oh, I have an idea. Can I spin that and then get on here? Because if I don't ring the bell, the dragon won't wake up, right? Wrong. Okay, so that didn't work. Oh, that's moved the meat from over there. Brought it back here. And put it down over there. Ah, this could work. This could work. Right, wake up the dragon. Yep, you move over there. Right, pull the switch. Get your ass up there. And while he's distracted, get our grubby little mitts on this mirror. Oh shit. Run, sunshine. Oh.
Let me guess. You escaped with only a flesh wound.
So I guess I died? Right. So watch out for where things are falling from. Yeah, shoot them down. Yeah, get away from it. I'm sure I was pressing D.
Grandpa!
Dragon Petite 4.
At least it's humorous when you die. Right, so D. I'm pressing... Oh, you gotta tap it. Ah, right, okay. Oh, there's more. Was I supposed to shoot something?
That river swept me off my feet.
Right. Come on, let's stop failing. Ah, there we go. Nice catch. Although you might want to move your ass.
Let me guess. You escaped with only a flesh wound.
What? I thought that was a cutscene. Nice catch. Right, Ron. Oh, back at the beginning.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of the Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Let's get out of here. Ah, shit. Whoop.
In that split second, I had three choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
So I can shoot the dragon in the eye, the bell, or that. Did I just let the dragon free? I thought it was going to tighten. Yep, I think I just let a dragon free. Although I'm not too sorry about that. It was rather cruel to keep a dragon chained up by its neck with an arrow still poking out its eye.
My arms could barely grip the rope, but with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures. All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Like, why did you set the dragon free even though he was trying to eat you?
I set him free because, well, over the years I realized that the dragon was not the despicable, hideous beast Daventry had made him out to be. He was just a caged animal that was never shown any kindness. On that day, I forgave the dragon for his atrocious past.
You have such a bizarre way of making friends, Grandpa. I guess I do too. I'm known as Gwendolyn the Popular back home. But only to my stuffed bunnies.
I've always found it best to pursue friends where I can, though they don't always feel the same about me.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Well, hello, cousin.
Guard!
I'm glad you're finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could, and I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes, the legendary beast that he set free. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwendolyn. They all say the same thing. He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes, the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard will be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope. No junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Well, he seemed like a right pompous little git.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now let's talk about far more important issues, like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
Oh, a choice. I have always been fond of... a deft maneuver, a quick-witted distraction, or an act of kindness, even in victory. Yeah, let's go with this. An act of kindness, even in victory.
Treating my opponents with respect. You'll be surprised what opens up to you. A lovely fellow once told me the fastest way to anyone's heart is through their stomach. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I'd seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
Am I controlling this? I am. Oh! Oh! And he missed his hat.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcomed the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
And on that graceful fall down the side of a cliff, I'm going to end this first episode. I'm definitely going to be playing more of this, and I will get the next episode out as quick as possible. But, yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. Please like if you have liked the video. Please comment if you want to let me know anything about the video that you've just watched. I'm quite new to this YouTube thing. Also, please let me know anything about the original King's Quest games that you know. I'd be interested in learning a lot more about them. So, yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.